Hey all, here are OS Reviews. In this video, we're taking a very quick hands-on look at the Havit HAKII Mars. This is a Bluetooth 5.0 portable speaker that's waterproof, can be used in the shower, can be attached onto a backpack, and has a very clean overall design. The company, Havit, is well known for making TWS earbuds, which have very clean and innovative battery case designs. The Mars is one of their first speaker products, and it sells for around $30 or so, so not too expensive either, but also a very simple product. It is, again, using the latest Bluetooth 5.0 chipset, which is definitely nice to see, has a single 45mm driver, in addition to a dedicated passive radiator for added bass. So they have some more punch in the lower frequencies, even though it's still a relatively small speaker. It is very reminiscent of something like a Google Home Mini, by the way, in terms of its size and dimensions. It has a 1000 milliamp hour capacity battery that can last you for about 10 hours of music playback time. It also has a built-in microphone which you can use to answer phone calls and access assistants such as Siri, Alexa. So it comes in a number of popping colors. This one here is just a gray, and it is a pre-production sample, so it's not in the retail packaging, but otherwise we should have just an auxiliary 3.5mm cable if you don't want to use it as a wireless speaker, and there's also the standard micro USB cable for charging. Now I do wish it was using the USB Type-C newest standard, but for a low-cost speaker, it's not the biggest deal in the world, I suppose. The entire body of the speaker is constructed out of a soft-touch rubber material, which makes it very grippy, and that's a distinction with, say, the aforementioned Google Home Mini, which is made out of fabric. Otherwise, in the rear, it just says the HAKII Mars. There's a microphone on the bottom. The other side features additional dimples for the controls, including a center key that you can tap on hold to turn the speaker on. That's the boot up sound, and the front here also features LED lights which will illuminate to tell you if it's pairing, as well as its battery and charging status. There's additional buttons for turning the volume up and down, and play pause, which also acts as the answer or reject key when a call is coming in. Finally, on the top here, the band is actually where you can attach it onto, say, a backpack or onto somewhere in your house. You can simply pull on it, and it opens up like so. Now, on the other side of the band, you can actually peel this part off to have access to the micro USB port for charging. It's a pretty thick rubber seal just to prevent water from leaking in. So overall, it's a pretty clever design. Everything is integrated into this one strap, which makes it look quite clean. One flaw I'm noticing, though, is the part that attaches the strap seems to be really loose in terms of this buckle. So if you just kind of swing it, it very quickly pops open. It's not the most locked-in design, which hopefully they can fix for the actual retail edition of this speaker, because it is very, very loose. Some observations, starting with the pros, there is very little distortion or static that you can hear, so it's almost completely silent whenever you're pausing the music, and for the most part it just sounds very clean, which is quite surprising for a budget speaker. There's also a really good amount of bass, so especially if you turn the volume up, it definitely kind of rattles and shakes the tabletop that you have the speaker on. With that being said, downsides would be the fact it doesn't get super loud. Even at 100% maximum volume, I would say it still is something that fills up a small space or room. On the flip side, the sound that you do get, it has surprisingly good quality when it comes to not really overpowering the mids or highs. It just sounds very balanced and surprisingly smooth, something that's definitely enjoyable just for casual music listening or even for watching a movie with. Granted, you don't have true stereo separation, but setting it down on a surface, it blasts out music 360 degrees, just like the aforementioned Google Home Mini, so everyone around the speaker can hear it without any issues. So that's more or less it for our hands-on review of the Havit HAKII Mars, a portable Bluetooth speaker that's waterproof and also has a very clean modern design for not too much money. Overall, this is a decent speaker, I'd say, if you want something that has better audio quality. More precisely, you want better bass than what your phone or tablet currently offers, but it's not meant as a replacement for a larger speaker either in terms of volume output. For the price, I'd say it's an attractive mini speaker if you're looking for something to throw into the kitchen, into the shower, the bathroom, or also to take with you on your backpack. It's a fun option to take a closer look at. You can check out more details in the links down below, but for now, that's been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews.